Hi, my name is Rob Williams, and welcome to the Outer Rim Rookie, a beginner's journey to joining the 501st. Today is a very special day. I am heading to Victoria, Vancouver Island, BC, Canada, North America. We are going to the Royal BC Museum. There is a special IMAX presentation of Rogue One happening, and I was invited by Steve 15, the commanding officer of the 501st Outer Rim Garrison, to join them as a handler. Now, it's not just me going. I'm going with a whole bunch of people from Vancouver, and we're heading onto a ferry, and we're heading west that way. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. My job today is as a handler. I'm pretty much a gopher. I'm going to be helping taking photographs, helping the boys and girls get dressed, as well as probably picking up the odd blaster from the ground because TK can't bend. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm pretty much feel I'm going to be a bit abused today by the boys and girls, but we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to see some faces I haven't seen in a while. So let's get started. On we go. A professional too. Now it's recording. Oh, jeez. All right, we're in Tawasin. Take two. We had such a wonderful discussion on stuff, but we made it to Tawasin. We are here with
Nicholas Chesworth,
as well as
Paul Harwig,
as well as
Steve Davies,
and of course
Tail Rider.
We're laughing because I just realized I only took a picture on the last video.
20 minutes.
I'm so nervous about this, guys. So we were talking about my job as a handler, and we miss a lovely bidet conversation. How I was in charge of.
Miss it.
No.
We don't need to go there again.
No,
but we are expecting you to be able to help us out today while we're in our armor.
So to recap what we had talked about, basically a handler helps you guys out, helps you strap up for the back and stuff like that if you need dressing. Context.
Can you cut this out? Yeah, so basically I think what we're going to be looking for today from you would be helping us, helping the people that come to see us. You'll be directing us if we need to get to certain places. We have obviously limited vision, so helping us get to places, making sure that we're not knocking into people that we can't see, keeping people from knocking into us.
Right, yeah.
Taking photos for the public on the backdrop will probably be one of the things we'll get you to do.
Okay.
Maybe fetching us some water if
definitely
if we need
done
it.
that before.
Just check on us every now and then if we go quiet, find out if we're overheating, and just basically it's like a pseudo bodyguard for us. Just make sure we're okay.
Cool. Muscle. Love it.
Yeah.
And one thing we also mentioned that we went to your house to look at your collection. Actually, I wanted to ask you more about the collection. How long have you been building that thing?
Actually, so I originally started collecting when I was about 17, and I focused on Power of the Force 2, some of the stuff that came out in the 90s. I've actually only been collecting vintage Star Wars since 2015 when I went to some collector tracks at Celebration in Anaheim.
Right.
So yeah, all that vintage stuff that you've seen has all been within the last 2 years.
You have a big Ewok collection.
I do have a big Ewok collection.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about your Ewok collection.
There's nothing to be worried about. It's like
you got a patch on your back with Ewoks and everything, like traditional cartoon Ewok.
Yeah. So, it's from the that's from the original cartoon put out in the I guess mid 80s. Yeah.
So you had something to add about the Ewoks?
Nothing.
It's not terrifying or creepy at all.
There's enough dedication to Ewoks and Nick for all of us.
Just recently, you got yourself the blue snaggletooth.
I did. Yes, it came in the mail yesterday. Yep,
that's really cool.
I got it for a good value as well. I'm trying to complete my loose collection run right now with mint figures with all the accessories. I think I only have about 5 or 6 more figures to go until that's complete. So hoping to have that pinned down by the end of the year probably.
And one of the cool things you got, I also noticed when I just glommed onto, was the actual Han Solo Harrison Ford autograph. And there's a little story behind that.
There is a story behind that. Yeah. So I don't know. I want to say maybe between 10 and about 10 years ago, I guess, probably, based on how long I've been working and going to school. My mom sent a letter to Harrison Ford's publishing agency. She wrote a big mushy letter about how I'm an archaeologist like Indiana Jones, and I have a Star Wars collection, and I'm a big fan. And so she sent this letter, and she sent a keychain saying Harrison Ford flies some kind of airplane that he flies. In the letter, she said, I'll trade you this keychain for an autograph. And, we sent her away a picture from one of the books I have in my collection of him standing in front of the Millennium Falcon while they were doing the original filming. And about 3 weeks later, it came back in the mail signed by him. So
that's very cool. Very cool. So, do you guys travel to Victoria a lot when you do these? Is there a lot of scout or troops out in Victoria?
Yep. Yeah, they're pretty busy. Yeah. I would say they're almost as busy as we are on the mainland,
if not more at this particular time. Yeah. I think they've got more troops coming up over there. There's quite a large presence of our garrison over there. They get a lot of stuff.
Since I became a full member, I think I've been over 6, 7, 8 times. I like to go over to the island.
And this is a big deal because the ferry's not cheap.
No.
I mean, it was like, it's expensive to get on, expensive to get off, and but we have also, we're staying with some friends, and that's always nice, paying beer. And,
they're always really welcoming for the main guys that come over. I mean, the bigger the guys that turn up, the better it is for everyone, really. So they're always really accommodating, super great guys.
There's more traveling up to Prince George now, too. Yep. Which is a bit of a drive.
Yeah, that's 12 hours.
10
hours. 10 to 12 hours, depending on how many stops for food and breaks.
So, all right. So we're gonna get on the ferry here soon, but we'll stay tuned, and you will see me helping the blind. And is it really hard to see in the scout troop?
No, the scout's fine.
Nice.
I'm nice,
and you can
nice
sit
and mobile. I can.
And skin is like looking at toilet paper holders, though.
I can I heard I can urinate a little easier too, which is nice. Because one of the things
you're not wearing a kit though.
No.
No.
Funny, that's the first thing that comes to your mind, eh? How am I going to pee
It is.
In my costume?
If you're in costume.
Sit down. It's just, how am I going to take a rest? How am I going to get the load off my feet?
How long will you guys be in costume?
This particular trip? We're only there for an hour. Probably an hour.
An hour, okay. Well, that's not bad.
But we get to watch the movie too, right? So we have to kit down and get in there. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, more to come soon. We'll see you soon. So, Jamie, what are we doing here today?
We are in the grocery store. So we're going to a troop where the charity we're working with is basically a food bank. So we are picking up some non-perishable food.
What'd you get, sir?
Huh?
What'd you pick up?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I got cereal, soups, ravioli, fruit.
Nick, what'd you get?
I got mostly baby foods, actually. Some baby oatmeal and a bunch of canned beef.
What'd you get, sir?
Bunch of good stuff for the men.
Yeah, that's good. Here comes Jamie. What'd you get, sir?
So I got tomatoes, some tuna, some corn, and some canned fruit.
Yeah? Perfect.
Okay.
BC Royal BC Museum, and we're just getting all set up here. We're going up the stairs, and I guess we're suiting up and getting ready for the shoot here, or setting up and getting ready for the troop. So here we go. This is a huge surprise. Look at this. Look at this beautiful patch. Beautiful patch. So fantastic. Oh, what's that? What am I showing here? Jamie. That is so gorgeous. Just take a look at that to us.
Thanks to Tammy.
Tammy, thank you, Tammy, for doing that. Thank you so much. Hey, look who's here! It's Pipsqueak. How you doing?
Good.
So you're in costume today, obviously.
Yep.
You're TK, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So what's the goal for today for you?
Have fun.
Have fun.
Make kids smile.
Yeah.
Make the big kids smile too.
Yeah. So this is my first time being a handler. Have you been a handler before?
Yes.
Yeah. So what did you have to do? Because I think they're lying to me.
Well, just be an extra set of hands for whatever. If they can't reach something, or like a snap comes undone, or whatever.
Yeah.
Hold the blaster while they adjust their helmet or whatever.
Pretty basic.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So far, they've been telling me other things like something to do with bathroom breaks, and I had to get coffee and.
They're just teasing you.
Okay. So you're done.
Yeah,
There you go.
Just the helmet.
Look at that. That's awesome. How comfortable is it? Warm?
Awesome. No, it's perfect. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's comfy.
I thought it'd be warm because of the snow trooper, but the fur and stuff like that.
No, it's pretty good. As long as I'm not running around, which I'm not. So.
That backpack is fantastic. If you see that, it's fantastic. And the arms? It's nice. Did you do the weathering?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Probably the least happy with the arms, but yeah, whatever. It's all good.
The buttons light up at all? Or?
They do. I'll light them up once we're trooping, just to conserve the battery power.
Double A's?
That's a D.
It's a D battery. How come a D battery? Is just the way it is?
The way it was wired up. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. How long does it typically take for you to get suited up?
Me? Less than 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Is that fast?
It takes me almost an hour to put my TK on.
Really? Did you practice over and over again, or?
I mean, yeah, just with all the troops, I've just kind of figured out the system.
So it's just 10 minutes. Now, what's the average time for?
Like in general?
Yeah, what do you guys usually take? Half hour, maybe?
Yeah, maybe around there.
Okay.
Depending on the complexity of the costume.
So what's going to happen is Steve and Pipsqueak are having a competition to see who gets dressed fastest in a TK costume. So the TIE pilots are a little flaky, So, but they're going to have a dress-up contest, see who's the fastest. We're not going to film that, but we will time it, and we'll see who's the fastest. So, is Pipsqueak blowing smoke? We're going to find out. So, are you blowing smoke? No. Okay. She says no. I think he is. While we're waiting for Steve to get changed to his TK costume, we're looking at the lovely wall hanging that was the 1970s wall hanging that we have here in your box. So it's lovely. You seem to be going on a regular pace here.
Yeah, I'm pretty relaxed.
Your face was already pretty red.
Oh yeah.
So
the suit is warm.
was putting the balaclava on a good idea to start with, or?
Yeah, I mean, mostly just like procedurally, yes. Warmth-wise, no.
No. So it has been 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's doing pretty good there so far. Good timing. How much time do you think you got left here, sir?
Not long.
Not long?
Oh yeah, you just about done.
Look how fuzzy this is like a polar bear. Oh, it's so warm. Oh, I get to handle.
Yeah.
And we are done. And I'll stop it there. There's a meaning behind that, sir. You got 215 or so. What is it? 215, 240. You stopped and thought you were done because Steve wasn't wearing his armor, but it's inconclusive at the moment. So we'll have to do another competition next time. But either way, the fact you got to this point at 2 in 3 minutes is quite impressive. And there's still people still dressing after it's been now half an hour. So that's how hard this stuff is put on. So good job. This is armor and training. If you look at this, so it's very complicated. It is a vest.
This is troopers helping the handler.
I'm a big boy now. So. Hey, look, it's Steve 15.
Hey! What do you know?
Knight of the Commonwealth. And more importantly, new commanding officer of the 501st Outer Rim Garrison. Congratulations, sir. I haven't officially shaken your hand, and that's also for letting me sleep over his place today. I got some nice beer for you. I heard you like craft beer. Craft root beer.
Everything's coming up, Steve.
Yeah. But so today, TIE Fighter pilot with all the little buttons and stuff is nice and glowing. Look at that.
Blinky, blink, blink.
So today, what's happening today?
Today we are trooping at the IMAX right before Rogue One. We're supporting our local food bank. All donations go into support, help them out.
So how long is the activity?
We're going to be out in Caution for an hour, and then after that we're going to gear down quickly and go watch the movie. And then after that, the night's young.
You're coming out tonight, right?
We'll see. It's been a long day.
You're coming. I know it's been a long day, and we've been talking about that. We're going to try and get you out.
Yeah.
So how long did it take till you get into costume?
Maybe about 5 minutes.
5 minutes, because there was a race between Steve and Pipsqueak.
Mallory, yeah. She's a speed demon.
Yeah, but I think Steve a little faster. So.
Steve 3.
Steve 3, yeah, Steve Davey. Aussie Steve, as some people are joking. He's not from Australia. But all right, so let's get ready, and looks like we're almost ready to troop here. So the gang's ready to go. Let's do it. Steve 15, by the way. It's funny, watching people and they're so nervous coming up. Yeah. They're so nervous coming up to take a picture and stuff like that. So you guys have to loosen it up, do a little jump scare kind of thing.
Get down, take the helmet off every now and then.
Oh, you gotta take more pictures. Gotta go back to work. Finished about an hour of picture taking and trooping, I guess, and it was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. There was so many people coming in, a whole bunch of kids, so many kids that were so scared, and some kids that were just like jumping on them. But and a lot of people giving donations was very helpful. I felt they failed a little bit by tried to ask for more donation. They don't want to push them, but still, it was, you know, it was great when you see someone popping in a 20 there. It was really felt good. But very cool. Now they're getting undressed, and we're heading to the movie. We're actually seeing Rogue One in IMAX. So on to see the movie. Jason doing the West Wing walk and talk here.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna die.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be us tripping up the stairs.
Yeah. No, but we're gonna end it here. But we just came out. We just finished watching Rogue One on the IMAX. Awesome as usual. And now we're just getting our stuff and heading out tonight. All in all, awesome night.
Yeah,
awesome day.
Yeah, that
awesome
was
night.
awesome. The troop was good.
Troop
the
was
movie
good.
IMAX was awesome.
Raised some money.
Yeah.
Got to help suit up. A lot of fun. So, hope you enjoyed that day in the life of a 501st member.
Yeah, that was a pretty good look at being a handler at a 501st event.
I think I would enjoy your part more than the handler part.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Yeah.
But I mean,
it was fun.
Being a handler is a good way to gain insight as to what really goes on at a troop.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So next, on with some sewing. I'm going to sew my fingers together. But other than that, I want to thank everybody at the 501st Outer Rim for letting me come here, especially you, Steve 15. Really appreciate you inviting me over, and thanks for everybody for driving, Nick and Steve, for everybody for coming along with this hard week, or fart week.
Fart week?
Fart week. He likes fart week. I'm not judging. But other than that, we will see you later, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to find us on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, and don't forget the Generation X-Men podcast as well. Other than that, on behalf of Terry, who didn't show up today, unfortunately, we'll see you later. Bye.
You like it so far, check the OR. You like it so far, check the OR. You love the OR. Here we go, ready to set it off. From coast to coast, it's the most and it hits rough. Organized rhymes here to start it up. You got some trouble with your mouth, you better shut it up. Think twice before you act and try to tackle the funky stuff. I take your suckers out like meat on a shish kebab. And you don't know it, but your girl's doing kiss and rob. And you're the one who wants the corn, but you miss the cop.